So yesterday, as you probably saw, I went and bought this sunshade and put it together. As you probably saw when we got it up, it's quite big. Trouble was, we couldn't get it in between all these posts and shade where we want to shade. I'd taken all these posts down. They weren't in very good state anyway. But what we've decided now is we've got some bamboo like fencing, what acts as a sunshade. So what I'm going to do is fasten all these posts back up. As you see, they're just laid on at the moment while I'm getting sort of sizes and what have you. I haven't done one at that end, it's a little bit rough. I've got to sort that out somehow and where it's going, because if I go to that bracket what's into the wall, it'll be at an angle and I don't think it'll hold the sunshade or the bamboo where we want it. So I think I'm going to have to put a bar above the window, probably just a branch, because there is some brackets what already had one on there, or should I say a post, something like that, across there, and then we'll fasten them up and see what we can do that way. So that's the plan this morning. So I don't know how much of this video you've got because my camera stopped working halfway through. So what I've done is I've put these posts on with cable ties, sort of cross braced them on some where I can. I'll show you what I mean by that on another post in a second. And basically just put them on as it's mainly going to be a temporary shelter, but if you can see that, I've actually gone round one way around the post and then round the other way with the cable ties, so it makes like a cross underneath. So that should make them a bit more secure. What we're doing this for is the sunshade that we bought was bigger than what fit into the area we wanted it, so we've got some bamboo and we're going to put that over the top of this and tie it down. So I've just got a couple of more bits to tie up at that end, and then we're ready to try and roll the sunshade out if it fits. We've not tried it, we've just sort of held it on the floor in place and just to see whether we can unroll the bamboo, and it's going to be fun trying to unroll it over there. It's quite heavy to lift up and move, so we'll see. But as you can see, another beautiful day and we need the shade. So that's all my posts tied up. So I'm just going to go and get the bamboo. Then we're going to run it from there right to the end. It's 5 metres long, so I hope it's going to be long enough. And 2 metres wide. As I say, it wasn't bought for this job, so it's not going to fit properly, because at the far end the wall widens off and it'll probably be half a metre short. But when the sun gets to that end anyway, it's behind the olive tree, so we'll see how we go with that. That I'm just going to cable tie on at the ends and on the posts as we go, so we'll see how we do. So this is my roll of bamboo. What I think the best way will be to do is lay the roll on the floor, unwrap it and feed it over the top, and then hopefully Debbie will be able to reach to pull it a little bit further along, or she can be here and just unroll it and I'll see if I can just pull it along as we go. We'll have to see how it does. I hope you can see all this. It's the best I can get me camera set up at the moment. Or me, because my camera's gone dead. What I'm going to do is put this over the top of these beams. And just get my fingers into there.
Hang on, because I've let go of
and
it.
then we'll try and pass it over.
A bit more. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Are you alright?
yeah, just got my fingers between the bamboo bits. Right, just hang on a sec.
Yeah.
So you got it alright?
Yeah.
Get the bit behind you.
I've got the bit behind me.
Alright,
Here.
it seems to be tearing down, that's all.
Yeah.
So that bit off. Over. If you can hold it where it is, then.
I'll try. I don't know how to. Hang on, let me just grab a bit that I can get my fingers in.
I was going to say, what's putting your fingers to do?
Oh, that's it.
That's I found. That.
Right. Coming off at my end, is that alright?
Yeah, we'll sort it in a sec. I'm going to come through. I'll come round. Because we need to get it as long enough to get to the other bar, really.
Yeah.
Before it'll hold. It's not
Okay.
going to go as far as I think, as far as you think.
Hey?
It's not going to go as far as you think it is.
Isn't it? It's supposed to be 5 metres.
It weren't bought for this, so it might not be long enough for this.
Hang on. It's stuck on that bar again.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it out. I'm trying to get this side up as well, because unless we get it straight.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just. No. I'm kind of stuck. Hang on, let me move across. I need to be a bit nearer.
I need to go out a bit at that side. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Are you alright?
Yeah, just slice my bloody finger up.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
How much more do you need?
Well, I've got all the rest to take up.
Okay.
Bamboo sharp. Got it as a know.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, do you want to get a bit of...
Yeah, something wrapped round it, yeah, just stop it dripping all down it.
Please don't bleed to death before you finish putting my sunshade up.
I'll try not to, because I don't want overeating. It's quite a good leak.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
Come through there
Do you
already.
need stitches?
Eh?
Do you need a stitch?
No. I'll have a look and see if I've got some soap and go in my toolbox. I think I'm kidding, don't you?
No. You've
I'm
done
gonna
it
say I've done
before.
Right, so we
Shall we
still...
stop and get first aid kit? Okay.
We're still going to descend over a bit. Hang on, I can get a bit closer now.
It seems to be.
Well, we're stuck at this end.
I'll tell you why we're stuck at that end, because we're actually on the thing
On
there.
the bar.
Yeah.
Right, so I need to come through
And level it up.
and level it up a bit. Just having running repairs, should have used gloves. So, bit of advice for anybody who's handling this, it is very sharp. I had a little nick on one finger and I didn't take any notice, and I have a nice slice on the other one. So,
Antiseptics. I'll leave the first aid kit here just in case.
she obviously knows what I'm like. Oh dear.
But I'm going to dispose of all this.
Yeah, now I'm just going to feed that down a bit more.
That? There's a patch here as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just noticed where we cut a lot of this, well, weed, whatever.
Alfie,
Back.
come on out of there.
No, Alfie.
Alfie, out.
Just got to keep
Bees
Alfie out
in
of there
there.
because there's bees in there.
Come on.
I think they're nesting. I think I said on an earlier video at some point I'd like some. We'll try and get them into a hive if we can. I have looked a little bit into that.
Get in!
Yeah.
Good girl.
We'll see how it goes. We're certainly going to get this end. Set down a bit and then we'll tighten it up as we go. And we might just get enough for this last pull. I don't think we'll get right to the very end. No. We'll get a bit of, when we take that sledge out because it wants. So we've got this all up now. It's not looking too bad. We haven't got it quite tight enough there. I'm just going to tighten that up, see if we can get a little bit more down to the bottom end. We knew we were going to have a gap there because it's not long enough, as I say, it really meant for this purpose, but if we can get it a bit further down, it'll just give us that little bit extra shade. As you can see on the wall, we're already getting a nice shade. Although Debbie's got sunglasses on, so it still must be bright. So yeah, I'm just going to try and tighten this side a bit more, and then we'll have it tied up best we can. So that's me sunshade fitted. I've put a couple more posts in just to spread the weight a little bit. So I've put a little one in there. I haven't put any ties to hold the bamboo down at the moment. Don't know whether I'm going to because I'm running short. And I've put a little one up just above the shelter just to stop it sagging and rattling on it too much. Yeah, it don't quite go to the end. I never expected it to. It's as far as we can get it, so yeah, it's certainly going to give us the shelter we want. I can tell the difference now, and the sun's pretty bright out there. So I left the post sticking out and just gives it a bit of a rustic look, and it sort of saves me chopping them, and it's really temporary anyway, so oh, how long temporary it'll be is a different matter, but let's hope it stays there a little bit. So we're all finished now, and it does make quite a lovely shade. We've just been sat out under it for a bit. Oh, and yeah, makes quite a difference. So we'll take that other shade down a little later and put it away inside. This, as you can see, cuts quite a lot of the light out. So yeah, nice. Glad we've done this now. It's nicely cooling down. I'm just going to start clearing some of this. I don't know how much I'll do because there's like branches and all sorts all over. Bits of wire at the back. But just want to see what's in here. We've never actually seen this cut down, cut back, whatever. So just going to have a try at that and see how we do. I'm going to make a start pulling a few branches out. I've got the wheelbarrow at the other side of the wall, so I'm just going to drop them over. I'm just trying to find a way over now. Nice easy way in. Can't see one. So I've actually got him in now, so what I'm going to start doing is there's a lot of branches and bits and bobs. Look like old olive branches, what have you seen cutting like? See what I can do. Particularly like climbing through all these blocks if you don't know what's in it. I've seen these odd sweet bits of tin and bottles, so could be anything. But I suppose if you don't make a start, you don't find out. You know what I mean? It's just been left that long, everything's just grown into it. So the string broke, last bit of string broke on the streamer. I've just restrung it, but it's now starting to get a bit dark to start again, so we'll have another go tomorrow and see if we can get a bit further. I have done a bit. I'll just show you where I've been. So I've just been the back end of there, down the wall, a little bit into them bushes, but want something a bit better than me string just to do that. I have a bush cutter blade, but I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see what that does. I'm just going to clear the rest of this tomorrow first, and then we'll put a blade on and see how we go into that.